in command of the last outpost of humanity. We need to survive. Every night, increasingly more enemies are going to be attacking, but after each night we get resources and I get to progressively upgrade our defenses. Our goal is to survive as long as possible. Well, here I am, just me and my motorcycle. Well, at least for now. Let's build up our base. This is Sanctuary, ultimately what we need to protect. We're gonna need a little bit of money, so building raider camps to go out and raid other survivors at night is rather dystopian and sort of a somber thought, but that is what we have to do to survive, so do not judge me. Now, at night, which I get a trigger, which is quite nice, the zombies come. And I got a few abilities, like calling in airstrikes and being able to drop napalm effectively behind my motorcycle, at least when the abilities are available. I also get to fire a crossbow off of my motorcycle. Now, we get a little bit more money after night ends, and I can do a number of things, including calling in reinforcements, but we like biscuits, and we like to risk it. So what we're gonna do is invest in 2 more raider camps to try to get our economy up quite considerably. Each camp produce 100 resources. So we've got 200 left, but ultimately we can't afford to buy any of the other buildings. Some of them are kind of cheap, but we still don't have enough for it. So we'll call in night number 2. We see where the enemy's coming in from. We're gonna try to get a little bit of an airstrike. You really have to get good at timing it, which, hey, that was actually decent. And it looks like some raiders armed with baseball bats are coming in here. Yeah! All right, that was actually fairly decent, but they're gonna be able to get some hits on good old Sanctuary. So we're gonna call in an airstrike danger close. Now, once the night ends, everything heals up to full health, so I feel like being a little risky at the beginning to try to get your economy up is actually a good idea. But I think at this point, we're gonna need to call in some help. So we build a barracks and we get to choose different type of unit. I think gunslingers seem to be a pretty good balance. And what's really cool is, like in classic RTS fashion, I can just like drag click and command these troops around the battlefield. Now, there's one other barracks building available to me, and it's the Warrior Lodge. So I can make hunters armed with knives, bandits with baseball bats, or smashers with sledgehammers. They're a little bit slower, but they've got a lot of health, and I feel like that's gonna be pretty good. So we'll put them in front of the other guys, and once they slowly but surely get there, oh, that's cool. I can push them. We'll call in the next wave. Gentlemen, ladies, good luck. That's weird. Oh, okay. Everybody back to the base because we've got flying enemies. And I'm not gonna be able to do pretty much anything to defeat these guys in terms of special abilities. I just lost a building, the bats are at the Sanctuary, and what are these things, just zombies? Airstrike. Now, notice the airstrike did not attack the unit that was flying, but fortunately, I do have a little bit of ranged capabilities myself. Now, we survived the night, everything goes to full health, and I've got $1,100 available to me. So I think it's clear to see that we're gonna need a little bit of help in defending. Now, any units that died overnight will respawn in the morning, so that's fantastic. We've got 1,100, so I could buy these 3 perimeter towers. 1, 2, and 3, and I think we're doing decent. So now the next question is probably saving up the 800 to upgrade Sanctuary. I'm near the limit of the number of buildings that I can produce right now. So we press tab, another night begins, and it looks like I might have some research, but that's not available in the demo. But there's a lot of research available to me. All right, so we've got some enemies. We'll go Ghost Rider on them, and we'll call it an airstrike danger close right there. Oh, those guys are ranged. The tower was immediately destroyed. I called in the airstrike, but it was a little bit late. No, it was just good enough to defeat them. The tower respawns, and we're back in the business. Plus, with 1,350 resources. So, upgrading Sanctuary, you'll notice, will immediately give me a choice. How do I want to choose and specialize my survivalist? Raiders now gather 50% more resources, and I get 50% more health. Now, the armored shelter would be nice, but this is gonna, I think, be better in the long run. More money, less problems. Speaking of more money, let's upgrade one more camp. The support base, I get to choose, either between engineers or medics, and I chose engineers, which are gonna repair buildings. So long-term, more buildings would probably be the way we want to specialize. Also, I can upgrade the buildings themselves to increase the number of troops that I have available. So if we just centralize our forces, I guess I could manually put one sledgehammer, bro, at each of the bases. I don't know if that's the way to do it. But to upgrade these guard towers to level 2, which looks like it gives them searchlights, will cost 550. We get 825 tonight. And we've got some flyers as well as, what are these little demolition wings? Luckily, a lot of the enemies tend to gravitate towards like attacking me. So I can definitely use that to my advantage when things get really dire. Like right there, that little wheelie dude just decided to like mostly focus on me. Sledgehammer Bros, I think were the right choice. They've got pretty good armor. So we've got 1,525 resources available. Oh, and you can even upgrade the tents to produce what, even more? That's really, really tempting. And Sanctuary can be upgraded again. That's 2,000. I think the order of business will be to upgrade one of these bases. So we'll do that. Oh, that's a lot of pistol boys. I can't upgrade it again. And then with available money, maybe go straight for upgrades. It's 150 a pop, so that's relatively cheap. So long as we survive this night, we're gonna be rolling in dough tomorrow. And that's exactly what we wanna be rolling in. So we'll basically just centralize our forces all right here. And I think these 2 guard towers, oh my gosh, look at that. We've got miniguns, mortars. That looks pretty sweet. So we'll call in the next night and use hope as a strategy that we're gonna survive tonight. All right, if I time this right, I should be able to get them, right? It wasn't super effective. All right, the top tower is already down. Oh, and I can physically move them, which is pretty cool. Uh-oh, guys, this is not looking good. The engineer actually has a weapon. Are those snipers? All right, I don't think, oh my God, they're still laser sighted on me? All right, this is bad. I'm almost dead. All right, I'm gonna try to airstrike all 3 of them. My health is back up. Oh my gosh, we barely survived that night. Clearly, our forces are insufficient to survive another one. So I'm thinking what we need to do is invest entirely in defense. Now, let's see what this one's all about. I should have a choice, and I don't have research, so I can't buy the machine gun, but I can buy mortar pits. And we have just enough to upgrade 2 towers. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so we'll add a sandbag barrier to them. And I'm feeling decently well about our chances. $800 for a wooden fence, but there's no towers on the inside, so I guess you could move all your infantry in and hope for the best. Once again, using hope as a strategy. All right, we'll move our melee infantry to basically protect each of the towers. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of flyers. The mortars, I just invested in mortars, and I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything to these guys. All right, so I think what we need to do is basically RTS mode all of our pistol-y boys. And I'm gonna have to go out and fight myself. Okay, so that wave would have crushed us had we not been able to deal with flying troops. I really want even more pistol-y boys. I just feel like that would be really, really good. So we've got 2,000, right? I think what we need to do is get this. A sidecar crossbowman would be pretty good. Oh, that's gonna take 3 nights to research. We probably should have started that a little bit earlier. But we need all of the defenses. Does this, oh, it does not offer me any guard towers. Maybe once I upgrade Sanctuary to level 3, we might have that available. But we've got a lot more troops. A lot more troops. Can I upgrade these? No, I can't. Oh, look at that. That little red circle means they can't fire within that range. I need an outer perimeter wall. So we'll upgrade this to the sandbags, and that's pretty much all of our funds for tonight. I'm gonna just arbitrarily pick this direction. I'm not seeing any troops. They seem to all be coming from the south. Whoa, what's that white circle? Oh, is that where the mortars are gonna hit? RPG troops? Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh. I've gotta heal up. My bombing run completely missed. This is not looking good. The mortar's still doing his thing. That's really, really close. I don't know how much money we're gonna get. Those RPGs are heat-seeking. All my troops are dead? Wow, that was incredibly dangerous. We won't survive another night. Whatever we do here has to be a difference maker. I don't think support troops are gonna do it. This is a massive, massive gamble, I think. I can't upgrade the towers anymore, but the bad thing is, after upgrading to Sanctuary level 3, I'm only gonna have 700 resources. Oh, this will be good. This allows me to basically just go in and sort of YOLO it. Oh, okay. I get some internal towers, and I think those are gonna be absolutely what we need. So we could do 2 internal towers, and then a tactical emplacement. I think towers first. We're gonna do 2 of these towers. And with remaining funds, which isn't much, we'll upgrade our resource centers. Ladies and gentlemen, pray for us. This is gonna be tight. Now, I wish I could just double click a melee dude, and we want our engineer probably inside. Everybody else is gonna be outside. And I think one thing I would add to this game is like well, there you go. When you hover over it, I wanna know, oh my God, those are armored zombies, aren't they? Called in the airstrike, that did not seem to do a whole lot. That tower is immediately crushed. And I want controller support, because this is a game that would be perfect with a controller, and I'm not able to use a controller. I want one. Oh, look at this, man. All right, I actually, oh gosh, that is just a big, big force. All right, we're danger close on the artillery here. It's just flyers now. I do have the skill where, like, I'll respawn, but, like, look at this. Hey, engineer, dude. Yeah, okay. Get over here. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Okay, come on. Just keep healing. Just keep healing. We are barely staying ahead of the curve here. And those green cubes seem to give us health, which is really, really cool. And much needed. So $3,100. They didn't take down the wall. I think this is an obvious choice. We need to upgrade this and get it to a mortar emplacement. Like when you hover over it, it's got fantastic coverage. 2 snipers, that would be really good for my back base. Look at the area of effect that they have. I think a Z-Tech destroyer might be the best course of action. And I don't think we'll have the money for it. Oh, we're gonna go 50 over. We want to upgrade both of these. Unfortunately, we have to give them sandbag barriers, which is effectively a useless one. But it allows us to get snipers next. And we're going to upgrade our tents. And we've only got 100 resources left. That's not going to be enough. Engineer, buddy, let's keep you back in the safety of our walls. This is day 10 out of 13. We must survive, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Come on. Come on. Oh, gosh. Yeah. All right, I'm a little bit low on health. I'm going to support this air tower. Well, that tower that is now gone. The mortar's not going to be able to defend itself. Maybe the mortar will attract fire. I don't think airstrike's going to do anything against the bats. Nope, it doesn't. And our last pistol-y boy is basically going to fall and die. But we've got the internal tower still alive. Yeah, that's our greatest weakness, isn't it? Is air. It's funny that these enemies, they're like these giant chupacabra-looking bats. In terms of the theme, I'm not really entirely sure what's going on there. Hey! I got my vehicle upgrade. So now I have an extra crossbowman. That'll help me a lot. Look at that, I got a sidecar, man. What is this, build for 2? What I really wanted to do was upgrade these. Now, this is a risk because I don't know if snipers attack air or not. It makes sense that snipers should be able to target them, right? Right, guys? And let's upgrade this one too and get it rocket launcher. Z-Tech rockets are gonna heat seek on the enemy. We could upgrade the walls, or we could just like upgrade this and make it a minigun tower. I think miniguns on the outside and snipers and rocket specialist type units on the inside would be good. And let's see, what can I don't even know what I can really afford. Well, if you don't know what to afford, you might as well just do a saving round. All right, day 11. We're almost there. I feel like we've almost accomplished our goals of surviving the nights. Oh man, this is the first time I've watched the animation of like the mortars. Holy biscuits, that's a massive attack from that side. Oh, okay, they're attacking from all sides. That's good. Guys, a lot of us are gonna die, man. That tower's gonna fall. I wish you could rotate the area that the airstrike goes in, and you might be able to. Look at those snipers. Look at those rocket launchers. All right, I'm gonna hide in the walls because this is scary. Oh my gosh, the walls are gonna collapse. All right, I gotta go out here. And I'm gonna target those snipers with that airstrike. And then Ghost Rider them. Oh my gosh, we're barely gonna survive. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, and we've got $4,400 to spend. We can't upgrade any, oh, we can't upgrade the towers, but we can upgrade the walls. Hollow point ammunition. Gunslingers now instantly execute enemies with less than 20%. Oh, get extra pistol, and now they attack with both of them, or special hollow point bullets. All right, slowing down the enemy might be pretty good. I mean, factoring in the fact that there's gonna be a lot of them, right? So let's upgrade the Warrior's Lodge with the remainder of our finances. And remember, this is an upgrade for the Smashers. If we had gone the Raiders or the Hunters, we'd have different upgrade options. Ooh, healing once you hit enemies is massive. I'm not even gonna look at the other two, and maybe that's foolish, and it probably is, but sometimes you just gotta trust your gut. My gut said, that is awesome. All right, so what we really need is melee guys should be in the front. That's just basic strategy 101. We do have 800 gold, and if there's any area we can spend it, we might as well do it, because this, I think, is the final night. We'll get another upgrade, not that we'll be able to use it. Do the grenade box, because chucking grenades out of the sidecar seems like a pretty cool idea. And once more into the breach. Those minigun towers are pretty solid. Oh my gosh, that tower's immediately collapsed. I'm actually gonna RTS my boys back here and just arbitrarily run through there with a flamethrower exhaust. It didn't do near enough. All right, Pistoly boys, see, this is the other thing. I told them to stay back, right? But they're like, you know what? We could also just not listen to you. You're not like our boss, even though I am. I am their boss. Oh man, I thought we were doing great. And then the wheelie boys showed up. I gotta distract these things long enough to hang out in the airstrike. All right, pistol guys. You guys are really like breaking me old cojones here. If you could just not, that'd be fantastic. All right, there it is. We survived the night. Oh wait, it's not over. We actually have one more night. Well, the only thing that I can afford or really purchase is actually this, the support base. Please tell me the support, no, it's just 2 supporters. Okay, 2 engineers that will heal buildings. I cannot buy anything else, but that's exactly what I want to do, is buy something. Wait a minute, this guy can be upgraded. All right, do I want area of effect damage? It does 45. This is 75x2, and this is just 4 and a lot of it. You know what, let's try the Volt Guard Fortress. We haven't done that, might as well. Now out here, it looks like there's some barricades, but I can't upgrade them. So, not that my troops are going to listen to me, but we'll try it. We could use a little bit more tightness on controls, I think. And like I said, controller support would be massive for this game. There's no other hidden nodes. I have $2,250 and I can't use it. Let's do this. This is the last night. This is what we've been working for. This is what we've been fighting for. Can we survive? All right, I've got to basically delay them. Yeah, all right, that did pretty good. Now let's see. Oh, I was expecting like Tesla coil lick and stuff. Okay, yeah, that makes sense that... Holy biscuits, that's a lot of troops. Oh my gosh, that is massive. What is that? They got a technical with a minigun? Oh, he's targeting me. We gotta get out of there. Oh, he just started moving right as the airstrike happened. Okay, are there any remaining troops? There are not. All right, oh wow, they're gonna get through the walls. I don't have airstrike. I don't really have anything. All right, just dodge that minigun. Oh, I almost died. All right, Sanctuary's here. That is just like, look at this. Oh, that's not enough. There we go, we took out the boss. I'm like literally having to do that to burn them. I think I just died. Oh, hitting them actually does melee damage. The last sniper, we got a level complete. So we gathered some research points, defeated 479 enemies, and it says 20 out of 21 buildings were constructed. Hold on a second, where was the last building? There's no way. I'm surprised we missed that. But anyway, this is the Lost Outpost, or rather the Last Outpost, and you can get a free demo on Steam. So if you want to see more, we'll pull the trigger on that like button, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.